Well, welcome to Growth TV. I am Tiffany, and I am here to help you to grow through your everyday life experiences and to help you to live your life purpose. This is Thursday Thrive, and this month we are focusing on achieving and maintaining peace and balance in your life. Do you have it? Do you need it? I'm going to talk about it. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about how do you find and keep peace in your life when it seems like everything is going wrong. I mean, a mess. So I'm going to give you my 3 to Thrive, which are my 3 tips to help you to grow in this area and thrive. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, so I think we've all been there where it seems like no matter how much effort we put in, no matter how much work we do, no matter how much and how hard we pray about a particular situation or situations, it seems like we take 1 step forward and 3 steps back. I get it. I've been there. And in some areas of my life, I'm still there. But I understand that even though things seem to be running amok in your life, even though it may seem like things are just going haywire, not working, and it's just a total mess, I understand that even in those situations, you can have peace and balance in your life. And many times, having that peace and balance is what really helps you to open yourself up to attract and receive the blessings that you are, in fact, hoping to have. So, tip number 1, identify and recognize what is working. Because believe it or not, I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care how bad it may seem or how bad it may really be in your mind. I don't care what's going on. There is, in fact, something that is working. And if you can identify what is working and then have gratitude for what is working and be in gratitude for the things and the blessings that are going on in your life, that will help you to have a different perspective and then really help to usher in that peace in your life, because then you'll realize, okay, it's not totally a mess, that there are some things that are working. If you are having health challenges, okay, well, I understand it may be tough, but what other area in your life have you recognized that is on point and that's working, or that the blessings even in your life continue to flow and have always flowed? There always seems to be an area in everyone's life where no matter what goes wrong, that is always intact. So identify what is working and have gratitude for that blessing or those blessings in your life. Tip number 2, focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. It is so very true. What you focus on expands. So if you want to have blessings in your life, focus on the blessings. Focus on what you want to achieve. Focus on what you want to happen. If you want more money in your life, focus on having that abundance in your life, because when you do that, then you'll start to see those opportunities to bring in that abundance. When you start to focus on what you do want, then your mind starts to work. Okay, well, how do you make those things happen? And it helps you to actually see those things that may already exist in your life, or you can see those things, starting to come to fruition in your life. So focus on the things that you absolutely want to happen, and don't focus on what you don't want to happen. I always say, whatever you feed grows and thrives, and whatever you starve dies. So feed the thing that you want to happen, and it will grow in your life. Not just because, oh, magic happens, but because, let me give you an example. If you're focusing on it, let's say you're unemployed, and you're focusing on having gainful employment or bringing some type of income in your life, well, you have a choice. Do you focus on the fact that you are now unemployed, no income coming in, and the possibility of bills not getting paid and your credit rating going down the tubes? You can focus on one of those 2 things, but if you choose to focus on what you want, be it that next employment opportunity or maybe a business opportunity, if you focus on achieving that financial abundance that you want in your life, well, then once you start to focus on what you want, then you'll start to see those opportunities for, okay, let's see, maybe there's a job opportunity that you hadn't really noticed before that you may want to try. Or perhaps you've noticed a business opportunity that you never would have thought of before. But when you start to focus on the things that you want to happen, you start to see those opportunities to bring that into your life. And sometimes you'll recognize where the opportunities already exist in your life, and then you could be open to receive those things and attract more of it. So be open and focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. Tip number 3, understand that it's part of the plan. I get it. When you feel like things are all over the place and it's not working and you wonder, what have I done for life to hate you? What have you done for life to hate you so bad? Or, who did you peed off? Who did you upset for things to just be a mess and not going the way you really hoped that it would go, or maybe going contrary to what you really desire? But if you understand, wait a minute, it is part of the plan. Every step in your journey helps to build your growth muscles, your faith, your trust muscles, your whatever. It helps to strengthen you for your next stage in the journey. So while things may be really tough now, the universe could very well be strengthening you so that you can really handle the abundance. Maybe testing your character or revealing some character elements in you so that you, when you get to the next level, you will be better equipped. And so even in the dark times and the challenging times, that too is part of getting you to where you want and need to be. And so while things look so very different from what you may be working towards or what you have really been praying about, take comfort in knowing that even though the times may be dark or challenging, there is something in this stage of your journey that you need. And that this stage, however challenging it may be, this stage, even this stage, it too has a purpose to fulfill. And it's all a part of the plan for getting you to where you need to be and for growing you into the person that you need to be, and helping you to really give and serve in the way that you really can and need to give and serve. I know it's so true, and I understand that sometimes you're like, well, just give me the blessings and I'll be better for it. But when you really think about it, and if you're really honest, you grow the most in the tough times. And so when the times are tough, embrace it. I'm not saying welcome in and not wanting to leave, God forbid. But what I'm saying is embrace it. Understanding that this too shall pass and that in this moment there is a purpose for it. So realize that it's a part of the plan. And then start to kind of look within all of your circumstances to see, well, what could these things be teaching me? That could be a fourth point, a bonus point. See what these challenging times is really teaching you. There is a lesson in every situation if you are open to embrace it. So find the lesson in it. Get it so that you can move on to be that better person that you really could be. Okay, let me recap. Tip number 1, recognize what is working. Tip number 2, focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. Tip number 3, understand that it's part of the plan. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Thursday Thrive. And if you did, please do subscribe and share with your friends. And I do hope that you will join me for the next episode of Thursday Thrive. And if you need more support on your journey, go on over to JourneyLifeDevelopment.com and sign up to receive my inspirational emails and my newsletter. So remember, whatever you do on this journey, don't just live. Live your purpose.